today I'm going to show you how to dress if you are going on a Poseidon Expeditions trip to either the Antarctic or the Arctic. No matter where you are going, you will dress the same. I've started off with a base layer. My base layer is made out of merino wool. It's the best type of wool to insulate you, but it's also thin as well. So I've got a very thin pair of merino socks, a nice thin layer of merino pants here, and also a merino top. So next up I have got an extra pair of woolen socks on. This is an extra layer, so I have 2 layers in total, and this is just a layer to keep my feet warm. On top of everything, I'm going to have a pair of Gore-Tex waterproof pants, and this is to keep me dry in all weather conditions. These are a necessity if you're going out into the zodiacs to keep you warm. On the feet, we're going to be using these muck boots. These are supplied to you by Poseidon, so there's no need to bring your own. And when you are wearing these, it's very important that the waterproof pants go on the outside of the boot. If the pant is being tucked inside, like this, if a wave comes, the water is going to run down the pants straight into the boot, which is what we don't want. You'll get wet feet. So make sure that the pants are on the outside. So now I'm going to be wearing a middle layer to go in between my top layer and my bottom layer. Something like this, a very, very thin fleece, is perfect to use. If I was going hiking, for example, these 2 layers would be adequate and it would keep me warm enough. If we would decided to go for a very long zodiac cruise, if we were out in all kinds of weather, we would want to wear something a little bit more warm. We would want to put on an extra layer. Something like this, a very thick fleece to go on top of everything. You'll want to make sure that it's a little bit bigger so that you can get it above your existing layers. So now I'm going to put on my top layer. This is the Poseidon Expeditions parka, which will be supplied to you once you board the ship. It's a very, very warm layer. It's also waterproof and windproof. Next up, we're going to be wearing a buff. This is something that you can bring with you. And the purpose of the buff is to just seal your neck into the jacket to stop the wind from coming down. You can also use it to cover your face if you would like as well. Next off, very, very important, especially if you are coming down to Antarctica, is sun cream. The UV index is very high, so it's very, very easy to get sunburned, so you need to make sure that you are carrying this with you wherever you go. You don't need to bring a really, really thick hat. The jackets have a hood, and the hood is very, very effective. So a nice thin woolen hat like so is good. I can't forget my sunglasses to protect my eyes. The snow is very, very bright and can damage my eyes, so I want to make sure that I'm always have my sunglasses on me. And last but not least, a pair of thick gloves to take with me everywhere I go. Now that I am dressed, I am ready to hit the snow and ice with Poseidon Expeditions.